Hi, you're watching Price Hype Magazine, and this is Maria Throw Grenades at the Devil. And today I'm going to talk about predictions for December 21st, 2012. Got a couple of different predictions from a couple of different sources of what's going to happen on December 21st, 2012. Um, so the first one I'm going to talk about is going to be the Mayans and how their long calendar ends on December 21st, 2012. And they predict it will be the last day on Earth. Um, it's a unique time because December 21st, 2012 completes the 26,000 year wobble that the Earth makes around the sun. But the unique part of the time is that on December 21st, 2012, the Earth meets with the sun and aligns in the center place of the Milky Way galaxy, causing a huge portal to open up. So that's one prediction to keep in mind. Got a few more to go. We got Nostradamus. You know, he's famous for a lot of predictions, and his prediction is that on December 21st, 2012, a great asteroid will hit our planet, causing great devastation. You know, it doesn't sound very, I don't know, it doesn't sound like good things that are going to be coming up. But just keep all these things in mind right now as I go down my list of sources. The next one is Albert Einstein, and he predicts that on December 21st, 2012, there will be a great shifting in the solar system and a shifting in the North and South Pole, causing huge catastrophe on Earth. Um, and like I said before, these are all these things that they're talking about that are going to happen. Um, you know, they don't sound like good things coming our way, you know, so we all need to be prepared for this stuff. The next prediction I have is from the Chinese, which they predict in the book of I Ching, which means the book of change, that there will be great wars and famine and natural disasters uncompared. Um, we also have the Bible, which predicts a great apocalypse. And in the book of Mark 13, verses 24, saying, "But in these days following that distress, the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from the sky and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. At that time men will see the Son of Man coming in clouds with great powers and glory, and he will send his angels and gather his elect from the four winds, from the ends of the earth to the ends of heaven." You know, so that's from the Bible. And then we also got a couple of more. We have some societies of people that believe a new Atlantis will govern the earth. So you know, like the lost city of Atlantis. So we got some folks who believe that's coming about. You have some people who predict that the Illuminati will have achieved its new world order and begin placing people in FEMA camps and enslaving people. Again, another negative information of predictions. We have the Hopi Indians that predict that there will be a great cleansing and Mother Earth will purify herself on December 21st, 2012. When it comes to Native American predictions, you know, I believe that if Mother Earth is ready to cleanse herself, that she has a right to do that, considering all the things that human beings have done to her, killing animals and destroying plant life, and just doing unnecessary things without thinking about like what these effects would have on people, and just just doing things that are unnecessary that aren't really helping anyone. You also have some societies that predict the return of the Greek lowercase gods of Olympia with Zeus in charge. You know, I don't know, you guys heard of Zeus before. You also have some people that predict that the planet X, which is planet Nerebu, will destroy Jupiter, causing the planet Jupiter to burn like the sun. So in that case, we'd have two suns burning. And as planet X works its way through the Milky Way galaxy and passes by Earth, um, let's see. And then there I got a couple more. I'm not just quite finished yet. NASA that predicts that Planet X, which is planet Nerebu, will enter our Milky Way galaxy on December 21st, 2012, causing an end to the cycle of the equinox, which will end the cycle of the seasons of the equinox. NASA predicts that as Planet X orbits in our Milky Way galaxy, it will bring about great catastrophic events that will destroy the world. So when you think about all these things, they're all negative, but and some are predictions. Well, most of them are predictions, and you know, who can say all these things aren't going to happen around the same time, depending on where you're at and what you guys believe in. You know, to me, they're all kind of related. They're all talking about, the universe, having to do with space and planets aligning and asteroids and all these things that would happen. You know, I believe they're all probably going to happen. Um, so with that said, it's like you want to plan for an emergency situation. You want to get yourself away from areas that you feel are not safe. We do have earthquakes. There are places with volcanoes. There are places where, you got tsunamis. Just all these different things, different places that a catastrophe can happen. You want to prepare yourself, prepare your family and friends, let them know that they should start preparing now, because December 21st, 2012 isn't too far away. You know, just, keep in mind, don't wait to hear from our government, you know, and whatever the government in whatever country to tell you at the last minute to evacuate. You really need to be evacuating now, and at least placing yourself in a better area, at least where you can kind of try to save yourselves. So if you live in areas that have those things, you might want to consider moving, and don't wait till the last minute. Um, Also, the U.S. government have made an underground bunker at the Denver airport where they are heading to right now. So they're already planning on having a place for themselves to go. But what about everybody else? Did they make enough room for the entire world to hide? Probably not. You can't depend on other countries, to help you as well. You got other countries that are probably building ships, arcs, and all these other things to protect as many people as they can in their own country. Um, so you can make your great escape right now and think about, what that is. Get yourself together. People have their ideas of going to different countries. Africa could be a good place. You could go to Israel, God's country. Go to church, go to mass, or a holy place of worship, to pray for God to come get you before all this stuff happens. Um, we don't have that much time left before December 21st, 2012, so whatever you do, please humble yourselves and please get right with God. Don't, try to get right with Him now. Don't wait till the last minute. He forgives us all of our sins. You just got to let Him know, and you have to ask Him for forgiveness. Confess everything. He is a very, how do you say, thinking of the right word. That he's a very forgiving God. So don't forget that. Plan your great escape. Don't wait till the last minute. It's Maria Throw Grenades at the Devil, Christ Hype Magazine, and God bless you in Jesus Christ's name.